Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So lovelies, on this episode, let's talk about the Anupama series, guys. And we'll be talking about an upcoming episode which is actually going to be happening in the Anupama series. And guys, this episode is quite very interesting as Varad is actually raising an accusation against Anuj. So without wasting more time, let's dive straight into the video to find out exactly what is going to be going down on this episode. But before that, please don't forget, this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Anupama telling Samar's dead body that now she understood why he was thanking her and asking her to take care of Dimpy and her child. So she says our togetherness is not just for this birth but for many births. She says we got separated in this birth but you will be born as my son. We walk holding my feet and we laugh out loud. So she says I will be your mother in every birth. So she says you said whatever you wanted to say and left. But whom to say that I am proud of you and luckiest mother of this world to be your mother. So she thanks him for being her best son and best woman of the world. Everyone then starts crying. She shows the black thread and says, it will save you in all beds and my blessing will be with you always. Then she moves close from his foot and ties the black thread to his left foot. She calls Samar and sits keeping her hand on his head. Adi gets a message and signs Anuj. Then Anuj takes the file in his hand and says the doctor message and asks us to decide fast. Toshu asks for what? Then Adi says a guy is in the hospital who needs organs and that's why his family and the doctor requested us to donate his organs. Ba asks them to refuse and says my grandson will not go incomplete. Dimpy says we shall donate and says his body had left but his feelings is still there. She says his body will be burnt, but if we can save someone from having the same pain which we are going through, then why not? She then says at least his organs will be alive in someone's body. Then Anupama says Dimpy is right and says if we can save someone's child, then we shall do it. Babuji says if everyone thinks of organ donation, then many lives will be saved. Vara then tells Anupama that if she is ready to sign, then he is also ready. Varad and Anupama sign on the form. Anupama then hugs Samar. Anuj says we have to take Samar to the hospital before the last rite and says I will call the doctor. So the gold bracelet falls down from Anuj's clothes. Toshu says this is of that guy. Then Varad recalls the happenings and tells that he has remembered now and tells Anupama that Anuj is responsible for Samar's death and he is the real murderer. Everyone tries to calm down Varaj, then Toshu asks him to calm down. Babuji then asks him not to lose his calm, while Varaj says Samar is dead because of Anuj. So he says I asked Anuj many times not to fight with those guys and not to ruin Samar's happiness, but if you had patience then this wouldn't have happened. He then tells everything shocking them. He tells everything, shocking them, and then he says if Anuj had controlled his anger, then my son wouldn't have been alive. Then my son would have been alive. He says Samar was someone's son, grandson, brother, husband, and father. And then he says Anupama's husband has snatched all these relations from Samar and tells Anuj that why he tries to be the hero, but he became the villain. He tells that you got Dimpy married Samar and ruined her life before 1 year of marriage. Then he says that guy shot at Samar. Anuj tells that he was ignoring those guys when they were misbehaving with them and Samar, but when he misbehaved with the girl, then he couldn't bear and lost his cool. He says I didn't know that he was having gun and apologized to everyone, saying his name was on that bullet which hit Samar. Then Anuj tells Vara that he can punish him but don't accuse him. He has not killed their Samar and then he keeps his hands on Vanraj, while Vanraj jacks Anuj. So guys, this is what went down on this episode on the Anupama series, and you can see that Vanraj is raising a very high accusation on Anuj. Guys, this accusation is going to scatter things. But notwithstanding, please drop what you think about this episode on the comment section, and as you do that, please don't forget, this is the UG updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.